If you are a homeowner with a dryer, you may have faced this problem before. So we have our dryer vent, which goes into the floor, which is not convenient, and it always is popping off of the dryer if we just move the dryer around. As you can see, we pushed the dryer back and it just got smashed. We were super excited when we got this as a demo. The magnetic vent dryer coupler unit. I am just now getting this thing out of the box. Let me pull it out and show you what we're working with here. All right, like I said, we got this as a demo from the seller, so I want to thank them for sending this out, but I'm pretty excited to use it. So in the box, this is what you get. You have your wall adapter. In our case, we're going to use it on the floor. Your dryer vent adapter, 2 C worm clamps here, and a chunk of dryer hose to put it all together. Now, the instructions look pretty straightforward. We're going to go ahead and give it a try. How all of these do-it-yourself at-home projects go. Sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're not. But this looks like it should be a fairly easy install. But before we get to it, I kind of want to show you just heard the slam of that magnet. These are pretty powerful magnets. Now on the box here, manufacturer says that these are high resistant aluminum, so they're heat resistant, and they're rated for this job. In theory, it should be good to go with the purpose that we're asking it to serve. Additionally, it does come with some drywall screws for the wall mount. I won't need that, but it's hard to do one-handed, but I just want to stress like how powerful these magnets are. We're putting probably 10 to 15 pounds of force just to slide them across sideways, but these are really intense magnets. So I've got a pretty positive feeling this is going to work. Also wanted to mention, it does have this nice foam seal here on the back. So when you get it up against your wall for your install, you're going to get a nice airtight seal, which is really helpful, especially to keep all of that moisture and dust and everything that's coming through out. So very nice assembly on this overall. Just the quality is there. It looks like a nice unit. So with my setup, unfortunately, I can't use the screws because it's going into tile. So I did use another worm clamp and clamped that to our vent in the bottom. But I would recommend using the screws to really mount that well if you're doing a wall mount. I just have a little bit of a unique setup here. So far, fairly easy installation. We just used a worm clamp on the dryer, a worm clamp right here to get this first magnet. And then we've got our second one clamped down here on the floor. Now, like I said, mine's a little weird. It sticks out too far, so it's not the best example. You're really gonna wanna use those screws for wall mount installation. So now for the moment of truth. Let's see if I can hold the camera while I connect this. All right, so perfect. So now the only hard part about this installation is my dryer area is a pain in the butt to get to, but overall great product and I'm glad we have it. So we'll be using it. If you have a difficult dryer situation, definitely give this a try.